If you see, stream means it is water flow. Stream means it is water flow. You will have two things, upstream and downstream. Two terminologies are repeated in the entire topic. Upstream means a man is swimming in opposite direction of water flow. A man is swimming opposite direction of water flow. And downstream means man is swimming in the direction of water flow. Man is swimming in the direction of water flow. This is downstream. So which will be easy? Downstream will be easy. Downstream means water is flowing in the same direction. Man is also swimming in the same direction. So his swimming will be easy. His swimming will be easy. Okay. This is case 1. Otherwise, a boat, okay, a boat can be rowing in the opposite direction to the water flow, opposite to water flow. Okay, this is also called upstream. Downstream means a boat is a person, he is rowing the boat in same direction of water flow, in same direction of water flow. Opposite direction means upstream and same direction means downstream. Okay, now what I will do, I will assume a man swimming or a boat is rowing. The speed is x kilometer per hour, and water flow, stream or water flow, I will assume y kilometer per hour. So whenever upstream comes, relative speed is x minus y kilometer per hour. Relative speed is x minus y kilometer per hour. Whenever downstream comes, it is x plus y kilometer per hour. X plus y kilometer per hour. These are the basic things you have to remember. Okay. Now I am going with the first problem. Only first problem we will complete. A boat can travel with a speed of 13 km per hour in still water. Still water means no speed of the water. Okay, still water means it is a stagnant water. It is not upstream, it is not downstream, which means the value of x. Okay, this is the individual capacity of the boat. It is in still water, so this is the value of x. Okay, if the speed of the stream is 4 km, if water alone is flowing, no man is swimming or no boat is going, the speed of the water flow is y and it is given 4 km per hour. Find the time taken by the boat to go 68 km downstream. Okay, 68 km downstream. Downstream speed is x plus y. Kilometer per hour. Okay, and the distance is 68 kilometers. Distance traveling. Right side I have written speed. Left side I have written distance. Distance traveled is 68 kilometer. And speed is x plus y kilometer per hour. Now, what is the time taken? Already we know one single formula. Okay, left side what all I have written is basics, and this is the problem solution. First problem solution. Always time is nothing but distance by speed. Distance is 68 kilometer given. Speed is x plus y because it is downstream, and 68. The values are given for x and y, 13 and 4. Now if you see 68 by 17, okay, and numerator is kilometer, denominator is kilometer per hour. So the units will be hours, and it is 4 hours. Okay, time taken downstream travel for a distance of 68 kilometers is nothing but 4 hours. So with this, I will stop this session. We will discuss the next problem in the next session. Going to the next problem. 12:06 is the time. I am going to the next problem. A man's speed with the current or water flow is the same. With the current means it is downstream. Man is moving downstream. along with the water flow, and his speed is 15 kilometer per hour. He is moving with the current, means downstream, which means the speed is considered as x plus y, and the speed is given as 15 kilometer per hour. So downstream he is moving, and 15 kilometer per hour is the speed. And the speed of the current is 2.5. Generally, we assume man speed as x kilometer per hour, and the water speed, okay, current or water speed, we will assume y kilometer per hour. It is given in the question y value, current speed, water speed, stream, okay, current or stream is one and the same. Speed is given 2.5. The man speed against the current is, what is the speed against the current? Okay, so upstream, downstream, the speed is x plus y. Upstream means opposite to the direction of water flow. Speed decreases for the swimming or rowing the boat. X minus y value we have to calculate. So first of all, x plus y is given as 15. Y value is given as 2.5. If you subtract, x value will become 12.5 kilometer per hour. X value is nothing but speed of the man. And now what they are asking, against the upstream, against the current, what is the speed? And it is x minus y. We know x value 12.5. Y value given in the question 2.5. So it is 10 kilometer per hour. Okay. So step 1, we have calculated x value. In step 2, we have calculated upstream, what is the speed. So 10 kilometer per hour is the answer. This is for our understanding downstream, upstream. Downstream means along the water flow, upstream means opposite to the water flow. Always you assume man or boat speed is x and the water flow speed is y. We will assume like that. So a motor boat, a boat is traveling whose speed is 15 kilometer per hour in still water. Okay, boat we will always assume x. Boat or man we will always assume x. In still water means individual speed. It is x kilometer per hour and it goes downstream 30 kilometers. The boat is going downstream. Distance is 30 kilometers. It is the distance 30 kilometers downstream and comes back in a total of 4 hours 30 minutes. Comes back means to the initial position. It is coming back to the initial position. If time is t1 in the first case, t2 in the second case, it is given total time is 4 hours 30 minutes, which is t1 plus t2. t1 plus t2 value is given. And the speed of the stream, okay, speed of the stream means water speed. Okay, y value they are asking. Water speed, y value they are asking. We have to find y value. Okay, so now what is given? X is given. This is the downstream. This is nothing but downstream. And the downstream speed is x plus y. This is upstream. Upstream speed is x minus y. Okay. So what I will do in step 1, downstream. Okay. So speed is nothing but distance by time. So if I calculate the time, okay, if I calculate the time, distance is already available 30 kilometer and the speed is nothing but x plus y. Speed is nothing but x plus y. This is my t1. I will make it as equation 1. Now I will go to upstream. Similarly, if I calculate upstream, because the boat is coming back. Okay, coming back means same distance is traveled. Same distance is traveled. If I calculate the time, same distance, but upstream the speed is x minus y. Okay, and this is equation 2. If I add both of this, what will happen? If I add both of this, already it is given in the question. T1 plus T2 value is given in the question. I have equation 1 and 2. If I make x plus y plus x minus y, okay. Left side it is 4 hours 30 minutes. I will take it as 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. The value is 30 into x minus y. plus 30 into x plus y divided by x square minus y square. X square minus y square. Okay. If I cross multiply or x value is available, based on that, if I substitute x value, y alone will be the unknown variable in the equation number 3. If I make this as equation number 3, in equation 3, I have x value given in the question 15. If I substitute that, y alone will be the unknown variable, and one equation, one unknown variable. If you find y value in the question, what is asked is y value only. Okay. So what I will do, I will take 4.5. X square means it is 225. Okay, x is 15, so x square is 225 minus y square equal to RHS 30x, 30x is 60x. So 60 into 15 is given in the question. Minus 30y plus 30y will get cancelled. Minus 30y plus 30y will get cancelled. Okay, so what I will do further is simplification in the next step. Simplification in the next step. So here if I cancel with 3, if I cancel with 15, what will happen? This is 15 ones are, this is 0.3. So what I have in the remaining simplification is 0.3, 225 minus y square is nothing but 60. Okay, multiply both sides with 10, it becomes 3 into 225 minus y square equal to 600. If you cancel it, it becomes 200 on the other side. So 225 minus y square equal to 200. So 25 is nothing but y square. Y value is nothing but plus or minus 5. And everywhere units, we have used upper units. Y is nothing but speed. So it is kilometer per hour. And it cannot be negative. So it is a positive value. Speed cannot be negative. If I run, I cannot say I'm running with negative speed, isn't it? So the answer is 5 kilometer per hour. 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, you have to go with some diagram, and based on that, if you calculate, we will come up with some answer and which will be correct. Okay. Now this is step 2. In step 3, in step 2 itself, just I simplified, I got the answer. I'm going to the next problem. In 1 hour, a boat goes 11 kilometer along the stream. Along the stream means it is downstream. Along the stream means it is downstream. It is going 11 kilometer per hour. Okay, a boat goes 11 kilometer per hour along the stream and 5 kilometer per hour against the stream. Against the stream, the speed is 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, speed decreases. So in upstream, it is x minus y. The value is 5 kilometer. This is x plus y. The value is 11 kilometer per hour. Okay. And the speed of the boat in still water. Boat, always I told, boat or man, we have to assume x as the speed. For water speed, current speed, we have to take it as y. Okay. Now two things are already given. So x plus y is downstream. Value is 11. X plus y is downstream. Two equations, two unknown variables are there. Solve it. We want x value. Okay, because in the question they have asked x value. X plus y is 11 and x minus y value is 5. If you add, it becomes 2x value equal to 16, x value equal to 8. Okay, what is asked in the question also? X value, so 8 kilometer per hour. So simple. Okay, this is downward I am drawing because it is downstream along the stream, and upward I am drawing because it is upstream. It is given in the question 5 and 11, which should be equated to x plus y, x minus y. I am going to next problem. The speed of a boat in still water. Just